Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day today. And I'm telling you what, there's some days that I just absolutely love getting up and coming to work. Now, I like coming to work every day. I love my job. I really enjoy what I do. God has blessed me in a serious kind of way as far as me being able to get up, go to work, make money to be able to provide for my family, all while doing something I absolutely enjoy. I mean, I absolutely enjoy it day in and day out. But today is an extra special day because I'm on a baseball field. So you know, I grew up playing baseball, played through high school, had some college opportunities but didn't take them. I was busy doing my own thing at that point in my life. But when I get to come out on a ball field, it kind of takes me back. And it's fun going back and remembering some of those times. Well, when I get out here on this ball field and I get to working, it kind of brings back those memories. And it's just a cool circumstance to be in, especially I'm getting paid to do it. I absolutely love it. So what's going on out here is we're basically doing a renovation, semi-renovation to the infield playing surface. This turf out here is Bermuda 419. My company actually does the treatments on this ball field, the fertilization, weed control, and we take care of it, and it is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. It's looking really, really good right now. Baseball coach called me and said, hey Pete, my infield is too low. Okay, sometimes the lip, when I say the word lip, I'm talking about where the grass meets the actual clay sand mixture on the dirt infield. Sometimes that lip gets a little tall, a little puffy, a little higher than the rest of the infield. Well, sometimes you can go in and undermine that and remove some material and flatten it back out. Well, in this case, I can't do that because it's drastically low. It's an easy 2 inches low across the entire infield. So the fix for that is we're going to bring in new material. We're bringing in 2 big old dump truck loads of material. I'll show you that in another video. And today I'm just out here getting it prepped for that. And what I'm doing is I'm re-edging the infield surface where the grass meets the actual infield dirt. I got my ABI Force. A lot of you have seen that on videos. It's like a dedicated machine that, yeah, you can use it in lawn care. It works great for renovations, especially smaller jobs, but its main purpose is for baseball infield work. It has an edging attachment, so I'm gonna be able to stay on the machine, and I'm gonna be able to come down through here and re-groove out or recut all these edges. That way they're nice and clean and tight. And then when I bring the material in, I'll work the material up to the edge. And once we roll it and pack it down real good, we should have a nice, even transition when we go from grass to infield dirt back to grass. So hey, I'm tired of talking to the camera. Let's get to work. So here's you a good example of where we're going. See how this is nice and flush and level with when it transitions from the grass to the dirt, like that right there. We don't want no kids tripping and breaking an ankle, right? And this right here is where we were. See that? Look at how deep that is. Of course, I removed some of that, but it was pretty bad. It was about 1.5 inches or so off grade. So that's why we're bringing in more dirt to fill it up, level it out with the infield and the outfield turf. And at 419 looks good, I'm telling you. So I started about 9 o'clock this morning, and it is 1:30 now, so about 4.5 hours to do all this, one man. And this spot over here at shortstop is just soupy wet. I can't even get the machine on it. I'm spinning, I'm not doing anything, so it's got to dry out. And you know, if it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have had to really do any hand work. On the back side of that, I had to take my little edging tool and kind of get rid of the Bermuda that I cut, just because the machine, I couldn't get in there and orientate the machine the right way without spinning, and it just wouldn't do it. You know, it's too wet. Of course, I took the machine and I can back drag with the rake and kind of pull it out in the open, and then, you know, round it up into piles and sift through it. And as long as it's kind of dry, you know, your infield clay mix will separate from the Bermuda. You know, the more you go over it, the more that stuff will break up and separate from each other, and then you only have Bermuda grass and roots to get up, and you leave the clay material on the surface. So hey, so far I'm tickled with it. It's going to be about 10 days before I can get the dirt. Like I said earlier, I wanted to come out, get all the edging done, and that would be out of the way and completed. That way when they bring the 2 loads of dirt in here, all I have to do is kind of move it, scatter it around, and slick it down. And no, I'm not going to laser level this one, simply because the school didn't have it in their budget to do so. I'm gonna need a bucket anyway to move it around, so I'll probably bring the Ventrac out here and their version of an infield grooming attachment front and back, and do the finish grade with that. Of course, some of you that got Ventracs, you can see how those implements work. Man, I love that ABI Force. I'm gonna tell you what, it is pure joy being on that thing, operating it, even though it's blistering hot. Man, it's about 97 degrees today. It is crazy hot right now. But even in these conditions, I am having an absolute blast. I'm hungry, ready to go eat lunch. I just didn't want to leave a job until it's done. And I went in and decompacted it and done some light leveling work. And then I put the box blade on, and then actually went over that, and this isn't final grade work. I just wanted to leave the ball field looking good, because like I said, it's going to be 10 days before I come back. People coming out here, and you know, if they know my company's doing this work, I don't want to leave it all jacked up looking. Good thing is, 0 activity on the field for the next 10 days until I get my dirt, and until I get everything finished up, then they'll start doing their ball practice and that kind of thing. So hey, I got to go get some lunch. Man, it is hot as fire, and I am sweating, and I almost feel whooped right now. Man, that heat really takes it out of you. I ain't kidding you. So hey, as always, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch. I'll check you later.